Hello and welcome. My name is Joanna and this is Homeschool. Today I'm going to be sharing a school haul, a homeschool back to school haul. I didn't think it was that much, and then when I pulled everything out I was like, it's kind of a lot. So I'm hoping to go through it quickly. I'm not going to go in depth into anything. I'm hoping to share how I'm going to use each of these materials in a separate video per subject. I think it would be easier that way. So that way you can really get a good look inside. Today, I'm just gonna show you what the haul is, not so much how I'm gonna use it or what's inside. All right, so let me get started because it's quite a lot. If you're new here, welcome. I almost forgot to welcome you all. And if you've been here before, like I always say, I really do appreciate you spending your time with me. Okay. Let's get into it. First things first, I got this a 3D puzzle of the White House. I've been wanting this game for years, so I'm super excited to get it. Election night. And I got the expansion pack that has the citizenship test and the state capitals. Okay, I've got Jam these erasable pens that he really likes. So he needed some more. And then I saw this set, and he doesn't have any of these, from the same line of erasable pens. And I saw he was just passing by, and those are like first day gifts, so he doesn't even know about those yet. And same with the next ones. We've never tried these, but just thought they were super cute. Also erasable pens. He's super into Pokemon, has been forever. Got some pens for myself. We both needed these, so I got two of them. It's the Expo dry erase markers, ultra fine. And we really like the ultra fine. Our wet erase markers were still fine, so we didn't need any of that, so just those. He does have a protractor and a compass, but it wasn't very good, so we got another one. I think we ordered this one from Oak Meadow. I saw these glue sticks at the supermarket and I just thought they were super cute. And Jam and I like cute things, so. And we really did need glue sticks, so it was a plus. I saw on Instagram, Little Learner and Mom shared these sticky notes that she was using with her son for math, and I said, let me pick them up and try them, so. And I believe she has them in her Amazon storefront. I bought Jam some, my brain is fried, you guys. If you follow me on Instagram at Homeschool, I recently, like less than a week ago, had surgery, so I'm still a little bit all over the place. So I bought him some more graphic novels just to start the year off with. He does really love graphic novels and he reads through them quickly. So I picked up Chickenpox by Remy Lay. Real Life by Kane Lynch. Got this one because he does aspire to be a director. So that one sounded kind of fun. Bomb, a graphic novel by Nick Bertozzi. Oh, is it? Yes. Okay. I'm hoping this year to read with Jam Richard Adams' Watership Down. I have never read this book, so I picked up the book and I picked up the graphic novel version as well. So looking forward to that. We are reading A Wrinkle in Time this year, so again, I also picked up the graphic novel version. We are reading The Giver, so I also picked up the graphic novel version as well. I got this box full of poetry, 3 contemporary anthologies edited by James Cruz. You can see I've already started to do some work on them for this school year. Comes with 3. And as I said, I've already started to sort of tab off and do some work for this school year in these books. As I'm hoping Jam really has been enjoying poetry, so I'd like to just keep encouraging that. Sorry, trying to make space here. Breakfast on Mars and 37 other delectable essays. Essays like you've never seen before. Funny, smart, inspiring, and best of all, written by your favorite authors. So just an anthology of essays by authors. Thought he might enjoy that. I'm gonna look through that and see if I think it's something he will. I got Been There, Done That, writing stories from real life. And this has so many authors that we really enjoy in here. So again, another anthology of writing stories from real life. So I think that since we're focusing on writing, that this sounded like a really good book for Jam. Okay, loose leaf, just wide ruled. I meant to get college ruled and I got wide ruled, but it's the ones with the reinforcement because we always need the reinforcement on there. My friend gave this to Jam. It's silky smooth writing. So supposedly this paper, like for people who are sensitive to paper, which Jam sometimes is, he used to be more than he is now. She said for us to try this out. Cornell note paper. I got like 3 of these. This is just 1 pack. Jam's student planner for this year, he picked out. We got 2 more flex binders since Jam will be using these for each subject. So he only had 2 last year and they shared 2 subjects in each binder. We quickly found out that that was not enough space. Oh, I guess I was already preparing in here. Things falling out. Okay, executive functioning workbook for teens. I haven't gone through this, but if it's good, we might use this. Language arts interactive notebooks. This one is by Carson DeLosa. And if you saw our flex notebooks from last year and Jam's binder, you know that we use interactive notebooking as much as possible. It is something he enjoys. So I know I can find a lot of these on Teachers Pay Teachers, but sometimes scrolling through and finding one you like can be time consuming. So I tend to try to get these notebooks and at the beginning of the year print them out. If I don't find what I need in them, then I will go on Teachers Pay Teachers. Here's another interactive notebook, Language Arts, grade 8 by Mark Twain Media Publishing Company, which I think is also with Carson DeLosa. So, okay, let's move on to math. I picked this up at a used bookstore. Painless Algebra. Algebra for the Clueless. Can you tell who those are probably really for? It's probably for me. It's refreshers. I need these refreshers, okay? And also just different ways of teaching it. Just because I picked it up one way doesn't mean he's gonna pick it up the same way I did. So I need to have a repertoire of ways to teach each problem. Okay, Math Dictionary for Kids. This is for grades 4 through 9. So sort of just making sure, like last year he had all the stuff in alphabetical order, kind of going with that again, but we might do index cards this year. I'm not sure, or we'll do interactive notebook pages with this, but we picked this up. Interactive Math Notebook, grade 8. Interactive Notebook Math, grade 8. And if you were around for last year, you know I picked up multiple math workbooks. And while we didn't use every page in all the workbooks, we used multiple pages from each. Sometimes one had one better than the other. So I kind of picked up almost the same ones, except the ones that maybe I didn't like last year. I think last year I had 4. So I picked up Carson DeLosa's Algebra. And these are workbooks to review. This one is the Mark Twain Algebra and 100 Days of Algebra for Beginners. So we use that. Let me get Civics, and I think I have Geography in here too. So when I was first starting to plan for 8th grade, I was going to do World Geography because last year we did World History, and we did focus a bit on World Geography as we were studying certain things. But I wanted to focus on each continent and then each country, go through each country. But as I was thinking about it, I think I'm going to save that for high school and make that a 2-year course because we're doing civics this year. So I think we're going to do U.S. Geography instead, even though we've done it before. It'll be a nice way to wrap up U.S. geography. Like, let's do it one more time, wrap it up. All right, we got How to Be an American, A Field Guide to Citizenship. Now, I haven't been through all these books and things like that, so I can't tell you if they're good or not yet. I am planning with them, so I will see which ones I think really go well with our school year as I'm planning. The Basher Civics, The United States Constitution, A Graphic Adaptation, Born in the USA, The Story of Immigration and Belonging, World Citizen Comics, so it is a graphic. I haven't gone through this yet, but I'm excited to see. Bill of Rights, the Bill of Rights, A Kid's Guide to Freedom in America. I actually won this alongside this on Instagram, the U.S. Constitution and You. And I know these are for younger kids, and when I do my video on each subject, I'll explain to you how I'm using these. So I also purchased, to match those, How the U.S. Government Works, A Kid's Guide to Civics. Civic Unrest, and this is by Nomad Press. Doodles, U.S. Government Coloring Fun. If you've been around, you know I like to get coloring pages for jam. Understanding the U.S. Constitution. This is an activity book. I've gone through it. I'm not too sure we're going to use this or keep it. Interactive Notebook, U.S. Constitution. This we will use. And Interactive Notebook, United States Government. I'm like trying to move things out of my way here. A Scholastic's Guide to Civics, How America Works, Understanding Your Government and How You Can Get Involved. This is a book, The Arrival by Sean Tan. And along with the geography, I'm hoping to also do U.S. presidents this year. We haven't really done presidents. He knows like the main presidents, right? The ones that everybody knows. So I'm kind of hoping to do presidents as well. So we got the Basher U.S. Presidents, Presidential Elections and Other Cool Facts. And this also goes along with those other books that I won on Instagram. Now for the geography, I got this at a used bookstore, Trail Guide to U.S. Geography. It's a teacher's manual, but I've gone through it and I think I'm going to be able to use this. Had a lot of good ideas in there. Trick Geography USA. I also got this at a used bookstore. I've never used this before. And the United States Book. Also got this at a used bookstore. So hopefully they're good. All right, and science. So I don't know why in my mind I thought we were doing physics. It's physical science, which is a little broader than physics. It's not just physics. So I did get a lot of things for physics, and then I realized, oh, we're doing physical science. So, yeah, we'll figure it out. I'm still in planning mode. So many things have happened this summer that have come up that have just thrown me for a loop, but I'm pretty sure we will start no later than August. So I got the Basher Physics. I got a science dictionary, so it's just, I think it's the same maker actually, of the math dictionary. So same concept, want to use this to make index cards or interactive notebooking pages of making sure he's understanding the terminology. I got the physical science. It's a practice type book. It says it's for grades 5 through 12. So anything in here that goes with what we're learning, I'll probably use. Interactive notebook, physical science. Fairground Physics by Nomad Press. And Gravity by Nomad Press. And a coloring book of my first book about physics. I got these dry erase grid sheets. They're sheets. They're thinner. It's not a board. And sometimes I like having the board because he leans on it, but I already have the board. But inside his notebooks, I want this to be just like a page on the side. Like it's thin like a page. So super lightweight. Sometimes he needs more than one because he's doing his work on here and he wants me to see it. So having multiple, if I had multiple boards, it would stack up. This is going to be nice and thin. So we're going to try these out this year. And my homeschool planner, I have gone as simple as possible. This was, I think, like a $10 planner on Amazon. Yes. And it's very similar to Jam's planner. And I was using his planner for him last year, helping him out. And I really enjoyed it because it was so simple. It didn't have a lot of fluff. There's just to the point. It's to the point. There's the month page and then, you know, your daily. So I got that. And last but not least, I got Jam 2 Neato sensory toys. He really enjoys these. This is the gumdrop and the gummy bear. These will also be for the first day of school. He really enjoys these. These really help him when I'm reading to him out loud or we're learning something new. It kind of helps him focus because he gets the movement he needs out of his hands and then he listens to what we are doing, or his attention span is somewhat better. Okay, so that was my haul. It felt like a lot. I think I went through it pretty quickly. Like I said, I am going to do more in-depth. I'm almost done planning our civics, so I will be sharing that part of my teacher binder with what we're using. And then I will be doing science, language arts, and math. I think in that order. I'm not too sure. So I'm still working on it. As you saw, I did also start the poetry. Sometimes I get scatterbrained and I start one thing and I hop around. I'm trying to stay focused and on one thing. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what we purchased for the school year. I think this is pretty much it. There's not going to be much more that I can think of. I think we don't need anything else. Yeah, it's mostly workbooks, interactive notebooks, and schooling supplies and books. So I think that it's going to make for a good 8th grade year. I don't want to overwhelm him as the work gets harder. I don't want to overwhelm him by throwing in 30 million things. He already does a nature class, so nature study is completed. He still does that. He's taking a film class this year, which he started last year. He did I want to say a whole semester of that, and he's doing cooking. So those things are also covered already. And golf. And we are looking into a new fencing place. He wants to take fencing a little bit more serious. Before he was just taking sort of a fun fencing, like learning the basics, and he wants to get a little bit more serious with fencing. So there's a lot already going on. And I know that if I get too much stuff or we plan too much, we're going to get overwhelmed, burned out. I know this from experience. So again, also why I'm planning ahead. It doesn't mean plans won't change. They're not set in stone. But yeah, so that's what we got for our 8th grade year. Let me know if you have any questions about anything or if you've used any of these materials. Did you like them? Did you not like them? let me know. They're all new to me, so I have no idea. And if you have any suggestions, of course, please share them below that you think we would enjoy. Or also teacher pays teachers pages. I'm always trying to find like a really good one that I can, especially for interactive notebooking pages, that will work for me. Sometimes even sheets to read, or like reading comprehension on something that we've studied. So he'll read something and then answer questions on it. Those are always really good for him. All right, that's it. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. And I will see you for the next video. Take care. Bye.